This is the TCS newsroom coming to you for our monthly news for the month of January. I am Suzanne Phillips, the high school teacher at the country school. Let's get started with Matthew Kirchner, who's going to give us a report on the Grace House and the Montgomery Barn, shall we?
Our high school class had planned...
No goof off like last time.
It's okay.
had plants at Montgomery Barn that we transferred to the Grace House Garden. The Grace House Garden has two big planters where we replanted our plants from the Montgomery Barn. At a different time, our class grew worms that was combined with compost. That compost was used as new soil for seeds that we planted. We visit Grace House to check on our garden and water our plants. Our high school class painted rocks to be a decoration for our garden.
Now, let's move forward. For this month's news is Ryan, who's going to share our community service and our Stepping Stone project.
Hello everyone, my name is Ryan Romero. In January, the country school worked on keeping the community clean. Our class has completed 4 hours of community service so far this month, which is visitor amusement and Park Park and Sunset Park. The high school class worked together as a team to keep the community clean. Also in January, the high school class made stepping stones for Grace Garden. We went to the Home Depot to get cement and merino mesh. The Sissy brought in the tiles for home and we customized them. Although it was difficult for some of us, it was still fun. On Tuesday the 24th, we placed them in the garden.
All right, thank you. Well, community service cleanup was certainly fun, and I will not gross you out about the details. So let's move forward to Alex's report on student council and our music class.
On February 1st, the Student Council will begin operations. The Student Council will go around the classrooms and ask students about what needs improvement. Then they will decide how and what will be changed. For the month of February, Emily will be president, Xavier will be vice president, and Cheyenne will be secretary. On a side note, Mr. George is back from his trip and will be teaching music every Thursday. In the month of January, Mr. George has already taught 2 music lessons.
Great.
You, Mrs.
Thank you. Great job, Alex. Now let's hear from our vice president. Give us his section about the students, the Student of the Month awards for January and February, and also our birthdays.
Welcome to the next session of Country School News. I am Vice President Xavier Ranke giving you this month's birthdays and Student of the Month. Let's dig right in. Okay, so last month's Student of the Month was our president, Emily Holderman. Congratulations, Emily. She was the very first Student of the Month in the history of this school. Now, February's Student of the Month is our one and only Liam Porter. Congratulations, Liam, on a job well done. So January's birthdays, and let me find them really quick. And hey, there's only one. Cheyenne Sarah back in the 12th. This month's birthdays include such as Matthew Kirchner on the 3rd, Yvonne Kuske on the 17th, and Jessica Arango on the 25th. That's all for my section. Thank you, and if your birthday is this month, happy birthday. This is Vice President Xavier Ranke signing off for the month.
Wow, our vice president sure does know how to make an entrance. Let's hear from our Student of the Month, Liam.
Hello, I'm Student of the Month, Liam Porter. I'm Liam Porter, Student of the Month for February. This I'd like to talk about our cooking class. Today I would like to talk about cooking class. So, on Thursday, our class made bread. We used flour, yeast, and sugar and water to make our bread. Yeast made the bread rise. After it had rised, we have put it in the individual pans and put them in the oven. When it was done, we each got our loaf of bread and and it was delicious. Delicious. Our school smelled like a bakery. Next, I want to talk about our plant cell project. Miss Kim came to our high school class and taught us about the different plant parts of the plant cell. We made Jello, poured it in a petri dish. We put different shaped candy in the Jello. Candy in the Jello. After the Jello set, we drew a picture of the way it looked and labeled the different candy as parts of the plant cell. Miss Kim gave us
I'm leaving.
a quiz about the parts of the plant cell. Parts of the plant cell. She said we did a great job.
Great job, Liam. Thank you so much. Our cell project was a lot of fun. We did use some sugar-free Jello and our sugar-free items that we had put in there. They turned out pretty fantastic, but we all knew our cell parts, and the quiz turned out amazingly good. Thank you, Liam. Now, that bread was also delicious. I'm going to now introduce our student council president, Miss Emily, who's going to talk about our class culture project and a tour that you and Cheyenne did at Palomar College.
Thank you, Miss Susie.
No time
When we were doing our cultural project, we were allowed to partner up. Yet we all chose to go solo. I did Japan for my culture project. I made a Japanese temple gate. It was so big, I had to have someone help me carry it, even though it was cardboard.
They didn't even ask me.
For my report guide, I wrote some stuff from a book and what I already know about there. Thank you, anyway. I'll read some of it to you. There's a program out there called Fukui. It was made in America, but it's really popular in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
And like a bath in a hot spring is called an onsen.
Oh.
And anime is originated from there, like Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact, the creator of Pokemon had autism.
Wow.
Yes. So now that's out of the way, here's Cheyenne to help me talk about Palomar College.
Wait, I didn't get to read about my culture project. Which am I supposed to do first?
Do you want to do Palomar College first? Then we'll
The
go back to
college
culture.
thing.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
When Emily and I were offered a tour of Palomar College, there was no way we were going to pass it up.
I would pretend to be sick that day.
We walked around the campus with Ms. Marie, exploring and discovering new things. We visited the campus bookstore, hoping to find some textbooks we could borrow pertaining to what classes we wanted to take.
I found a book on sign language, and yet I don't want to take a class on it.
We talked with the administration to find out what classes we were eligible for and what requirements there were. We received copies of a practice application to fill out.
I finished my form.
And each of us got a catalog of what classes were being offered for the spring 2017 semester. I circled classes like beginner's Japanese, zoology, and journalism.
I also chose beginner's Japanese along with theater, singing, and fashion. We also had some lunch there too, and it was good.
On January 25th, Marie Peel took me and Emily out to the San Marcos Library, where there was a Chinese New Year celebration going on for the evening.
It was my idea.
There were a lot of bright red banners hanging from the ceiling, and some people were handing out these little envelopes with Pokemon on them.
She got me one, and I got one for myself.
The envelopes had little chocolate coins in them, representing the tradition of red envelopes with New Year's money that get handed out in China.
They were good.
There were these two ladies all dressed up in fancy pink gowns and gigantic headdresses and lots of makeup.
They let us take pictures with them.
Somebody at a table was selling and signing these books he wrote, talking about the legends of each of the Chinese zodiac animals. Since this is the year of the rooster, there were lots of decorations and books on display involving roosters and what they mean to China right now. Some people were giving out these almond cookies and mandarin oranges for people to snack on during the party.
The cookies were good.
Some of the festivities included the dressed-up ladies dancing a traditional Chinese dance, a calligraphy lesson with a paintbrush, and this band playing loud cymbals and an even louder taiko drum for a while. The guys playing instruments were making way for these fellows in a huge dragon puppet costume thing that would dance and flutter under his eyes and roar, as well as a couple of lions in a similar getup. The whole party was really interesting, and I can't wait for next year with even more fun with the Year of the Dog.
So, thank you very much, Cheyenne, for giving us that report. Some of our students here at the country school have respite that they do after school, and that was one of their events to go to the cultural event at the San Marcos Library. Miss Emily, can we take a step back into the end of December, just before we left for vacation, and we did our cultural projects? Can you explain what we did?
We had to build a house or like some sort of building from the country that we chose. I chose the Temple Spirit Gate in Cheyenne.
I built the traditional Swedish house.
Marie's friend got to help her with that.
And we built them out of cardboard.
Yes. That was big.
Yeah, by the time mine was finished, it felt less like cardboard and more like wood.
And we also had the Eiffel Tower that was built
By Ryan.
We had a small home that was reproduced from Mr. Liam from his trip to Ireland. And we had ancient Egypt that Alex did a small replica of a home there. What else did we have?
Frankie, what did you choose?
I went with an African country called Niger.
Niger, yes, that was cool. Matthew Kirchner did an awesome one. His was a replica. He had a metal roof that kind of was an arch. It was a lot of fun, so we had a great time. That was at the end of December. This is our news to you from the Country School Newsroom. Thank you.